In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some amazing tips to make your wash day simpler. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamoya, Royal Diva, if this is your first time here. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some amazing tips to make your wash day simpler. So if you're interested to see what tips I will be sharing today, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and keep on watching. We're going to dive right into this video. Most of us dread wash day because usually it takes way too long. We feel like it's hard to manage our hair. So whatever tips that I can share to help you guys make that easier, I'm happy to do so. So in today's video, I'm just going to be sharing a few quick tips, and hopefully this will help you guys, and hopefully this will make your wash day easier, simpler, and more enjoyable. So tip number one is to detangle ahead of time. Yes, if you can do this the night before, this will make your wash day a lot easier. I've been trying to work on this. I know the feeling. There's so many times I'm like, I'm gonna detangle my hair from overnight and I end up not doing it, and then I regret it the next day. So I've been trying to focus on making the actual wash day go by easier. So that starts with detangling, because I feel like detangling is one of those things that take the longest. So if you can get that out of the way, then everything else will kind of go smoothly for the most part. Especially if your hair is like knotted or tangled or dry and you just need to kind of get it prepped for wash day. It is a great tip to do this the night before. So you can do this with just a conditioner, whether it's a pre-poo, whether you have like a water mixture with your water conditioner, whatever products you like to use to detangle your hair, just go ahead and do this the night before. You can do this in the shower the night before. You can do this while you're sitting on the couch watching TV. You can do it pretty much while you're doing something else and just get that step out of the way. So I'm going to kind of show you guys how I detangle my hair. For me, I use a pre-poo, but you don't have to use a pre-poo. You can use whatever conditioner, whatever you want to use. So this is the time you take to break your hair up, to kind of get it prepped, to get a little bit moisture back in, to make your detangling a lot easier. So I like to do this before every wash day. So while you're detangling, go ahead and put your hair into some twists, into some big sections. So that actually leads me into tip number two, which is to put your hair in sections. You can put them in twists, as big or as small as you feel like you can manage. The reason why I do smaller twists is because I've noticed when I do like bigger twists, they tend to come apart while I'm trying to shampoo my hair, and then I have to go ahead and twist it back up, which is fine. It doesn't really take that long. But for this wash day, I wanted to go ahead and do smaller sections. That way they wouldn't come apart, and they actually work. Whatever amount of time you have or whatever feels better for you, you can actually section it and do some like bantu knots. You can use some clips if you have it, whatever you have, some scrunches. It doesn't matter, but go ahead and put your hair in section. This is gonna make your wash day so much easier. All right, so we're already on tip number three, which I kind of touched on. But tip number three, wash your hair in those sections. I know at first when I heard about washing my hair in sections, I was like, but is that counterproductive? Is that actually cleaning your hair because you have these twists? But yes, it does work. Tangles. You're preventing your hair from getting tangled again whenever you do wash your hair in sections. So that will cut down on your wash time. You can get to your scalp easier because you already have those sections parted off. So if you have like a shampoo with the little nozzle, you can literally just put it in those little, especially if you have a lot more hair than I do. Like, I don't even have that much hair on my head, but it makes it a lot easier for me. So I can just imagine somebody with longer, thicker, fuller hair. It's gonna make your wash day so much easier. You can take down the sections when you go to rinse your hair out, but for the most part, try to maintain and keep those sections. All right, so we're on to tip number four. Tip number four is to do as much as you can in the shower. Now, I was never a big shower wash day person. I have a sink in my laundry room / where all my hair products are at. So I always tend to go to that sink to wash my hair because it's easier for me to just reach all my natural hair tools. My products are on the wall, my brush, my comb, just everything is in that one section. So I normally go with that. So I learned this last year when I was watching Kimberly Sherrill, and she mentioned doing most of your wash day in the shower. Especially since I have low porosity hair, my hair gets dry immediately. So you guys will actually see that in the clip. I think you can see it where since I was filming this video, I didn't do it in the shower. So you can see when I went from my shampoo to put in my deep conditioner that my hair was already drying out. So I actually had to, while I was in the bathroom at the sink trying to record, I actually run a small stream of water so I can get my hands wet, get my hair wet again before I put the deep conditioner in. So you'll start with shampooing your hair in the shower. You'll go ahead and apply your deep conditioner with the steam and the heat and everything. It's actually going to let your products like absorb easier. So go ahead and put your deep conditioner in, put your plastic or shower cap on, finish the rest of your body care, whatever you're going to do that day. And then by the time you do all that, it's time to rinse out that deep conditioner. Put your leave-in conditioner in the shower. And then you can either put on a shower cap at the end of that or just wrap it with the microfiber towels. If you can get those steps done in the shower, it makes everything else easier. So yeah, definitely try that if you've never tried that before, especially if you struggle with retaining moisture and you have low porosity hair. Game changer. All right, so tip number 5 is kind of piggybacking off of what I said in the shower. So tip number 5 is to choose a deep conditioner that only requires 5 to 10 minutes. Even if you have other deep conditioners in your collection that you have to sit maybe 20 to 30 minutes, having 1 or 2 in your collection that only requires 5 to 10 minutes for those wash days that you really don't want to sit there forever. In the rest of your body care, take your time, make it a self-care day. Do everything else, and by the time you do all that, you'll be surprised 5-10 minutes went by and now you can rinse out your deep conditioner. Especially you have the cap on, the steam from the shower, it's already activating the product. So that's all you need. So whenever I want my wash day to go by faster, I reach for that deep conditioner that only requires 5 to 10 minutes. Another way to make your deep conditioner process a little bit faster, if you're not able to do it in the shower, maybe you could get like a heat cap. I used to have one for the first like 2 years of my natural hair, but I burnt it, so I had to throw it away. But if you have a heat cap, you can literally pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds, put it on your head. Maybe you're cooking dinner, maybe you're cleaning up, maybe you're doing something with the kids. Your deep conditioner is still working, so you're not really wasting time. You're getting things done, and then you can circle back after whatever amount of time and go ahead and rinse that out. So that definitely makes the process easier. And when I apply my deep conditioner, I also go ahead and put it back into those twists to put my cap on to keep my hair from getting tangled again. Tip number 6 is to try to stick to 1 to 2 products for styling your hair. So I know for someone like me who's a product junkie, I'm guilty of it. A lot of times we overthink the products we use. So we're like, which leave-in conditioner? You're using a leave-in conditioner, a curling cream, a gel, or a mousse, and there's just so much going on when most times you only need like 2 products. So a lot of times within the last year, I cut down using all those products to just using a leave-in conditioner. That's like a must for me in whatever form it comes in, and then to follow up with a styler. So I choose between a curling cream or a gel, or if I'm choosing between a curling cream and a mousse for that wash day. So try to stick with just 1 to 2 products, because if you pay attention to like the ingredients in your products, a lot of time your leave-in and your styler kind of have similar products, or your styler has a bunch of different oils in it, so you don't need to apply another oil. It's just so much. It will cut down on your stress first of all, of your wash day, and it will also make your hair dry faster because you're using less products. So just take some time to study your products and know which ones work better together, because that can also waste some time because you're trying to figure out which product goes with which product, if it's going to prevent flaking, if it's actually going to define my hair. Like, there's so much stuff that can go into it. Stick to the products you know. And that's coming from, again, a product junkie who has a million products. But when you want your wash day to actually go by fast, reach for that product that you know works. So for me, I have like the Adjua Beauty curling cream. I know I'm going to get definition regardless. Whether I do big sections, small sections, or whatever, I'm still going to get the defined look that I like. If I know I only have a little bit of time or it's just a day that I don't feel like sitting there forever, I'm going to reach for that. Or like I show in the clip that I'm sharing in this video, I actually use a gel, but I focus on just raking the products in and using the prior hand method, and that cut down on me sitting there doing shingling method. Like, you don't have to do all that. So that is something I've been cutting back on. Like this wash and go, I didn't do any shingling and sitting there and small little fine sections to define every curl. Like, no. Let's get to it. Let's get this product. Make sure my hair is moisturized, and that's all that matters. Stop aiming for perfection. I'm not going to put that as a tip, but this falls under the stylers and using less product. Like, I love a defined look, whether it's a twist out, braid out, wash and go. I don't have a lot of like fullness in my hair, so I go for definitions. If you're going to sit there and do the shingling method, you're going to be there at least an hour because you have to take smaller sections and you have to take each curl and twirl it. I'm no longer aiming for perfection in my styles. I want my hair to be moisturized and healthy, and that's it. So you doing bigger sections, using less products, not caring too much about perfection, that's gonna cut down your wash day. And yeah, I had to learn that the hard way. So that leads me into number 7. So tip number 7, and it's my favorite tip, is to stop thinking about your wash day as a chore. Think of it as a self-care day. Make it fun. Make it part of your routine, but not a stressful routine. So what I like to do, set the mood, light a candle, put on music, play music from like 2004, 2005, reggae, dancehall. Like, you guys will see from the clip that I had my headphones in. Yeah, I was making sure that I was listening to something. I was excited. I was having fun. Take breaks if you need to, whether you want to eat something or do something else and come back to your wash day. Whatever it is that make your wash day more fun. Because when we think about, and I'm guilty of this, number 1, guilty, and guilty. Usually I sit down and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do this week with my hair? Am I going to do a wash and go? Should I do a twist out? No, wash and go is going to take too long, so let me do a twist out. Oh, I don't want to sit here. Like, there's so many things that goes on, especially with the fact that most time I'm trying to film it for YouTube. That just made my wash day way longer. So if I wasn't filming, like, I'll be done in like 30, 40 minutes. But yeah, stop stressing about the process and just make it part of your weekly self-care routine. And that's what I've been doing lately. Listen to my Brown Girl podcast, listen to whatever music you're in the mood for, and just enjoy the process. And that will definitely cut down the time. It's actually gonna make you feel like it went by faster. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tips that I shared with you today, and I hope you guys will apply it to your next wash day, especially the detangling and the sections and the shower routine. Let me know if you've tried any of those tips. Have they worked for you? Have it made your wash day a lot simpler and easier and go by faster? Let me know down in the comments what tips you guys like to follow that make your wash day easier. Maybe it's something I can apply to my wash day. Share down below what are some of your favorite tips to follow. Something else I want to do, but I haven't really had a lot of products yet. There's some products out there that are like 2-in-1, a rinse out conditioner, or you can leave it in. Actually, I have one of those by Main Choice, which I haven't been using, but there's a lot of products out there now that actually do more than one, 2-in-1, 3-in-1. So maybe that's something you can also try and see how that works for you. So hope you guys enjoyed these tips. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. What are you waiting for? And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video whenever I share anything. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.